Do you need to leave Spain but don't have your residency card yet because it's still being processed, duplicated or renewed? Then this video is for you. You'll need to apply for what's known as Authorization of Return or Autorización de Regreso. In this video, we'll explain exactly when you can apply for it, how and where to do it. And we'll go over all the key legal details you need to know to get this document easily and correctly. Let's get started. Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Marta and I'm an immigration lawyer at Balcells Group. Today we're talking about something very important, a procedure that sooner or later most foreigners living in Spain will have to go through. So pay close attention because we're going to cover everything you need to know, including some key tips about the return authorization in Spain. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and stay tuned for our weekly videos on immigration law in Spain. Once you have subscribed, let's get into it. What is a return authorization? Let's start with the definition. A return authorization is a document issued by the Spanish police that allows you to leave and later re-enter Spain if you temporarily don't have your physical residency card or your permit is being renewed. There are many common reasons why you might need this document. As a foreign resident in Spain, it's very likely that at some point you'll want to go back to your home country or travel somewhere else for personal reasons. Most often, this happens during holidays like summer or Christmas, but sometimes an emergency might force you to leave Spain unexpectedly. The problem comes when you don't have a valid residency card at the time of your trip, either because it's still being processed or has already expired. As you may know, the Spanish border authorities will ask for it when you try to re-enter. Living without a valid residency card can cause serious legal issues. Moreover, many destination countries won't even let you board your return flight to Spain without this authorization, so you could face problems both before departure and at the Spanish border. That's why in these cases you need to apply for a return authorization, especially for air travel. Important: the return authorization is valid only for returning to Spain. That means that it's only valid for direct flights from your country of origin or the country where you have visited to Spain. So, if you need to make a stopover in another Schengen country like Italy, France or Germany, for example, you could encounter some problem. When can you apply for a return authorization? There are mainly three situations in which you can apply for this authorization. First one, in case of renewal of your residency or stay permit. When your residency card is about to expire, you must renew it to continue living legally in Spain. There's a gap between the expiration of your old card and the issuance of the new one. During this time, you don't have a valid TIE, only a document proving your renewal is being processed. If you need to travel during this period, you must request a return authorization before leaving. Second case, in case of duplicate of your residency card. You might lose your residency card, have it stolen, or it might become damaged. In any of these cases, you must apply for a duplicate due to theft, loss, or deterioration. During this waiting period, if you need to travel, you'll again have to apply for a return authorization. Third and last case, in case of initial application for your residency permit after fingerprints. There's also a third situation in which you can apply for this authorization during your initial residency application, but just after you have completed the fingerprinting process. This process happens in two stages as you don't get the physical card immediately. First, you go to the national police to register your fingerprints. Then, after 30 days, you can pick up your card. This means you'll spend around these 30 days without a valid physical doc. If you urgently need to travel during this time, you may exceptionally request a return authorization. What's the validity period? This document is valid for 3 months from the date it's issued by the police, so it's important to plan your trip and timing carefully. When do these 90 days start counting? It depends on whether your residency permit is being renewed or not. If it's not being renewed, the validity starts from the date the authorization is granted. If it is being renewed, it starts from either the date of issuance if it is requested after the residency permit has expired, or the expiration date of your TIE if you applied before it expired. How to apply for a return authorization? To get your return authorization, you must go to the nearest police station or immigration office. You'll need to book an appointment, which can sometimes be tricky. You can request your appointment through the official government website. Choose your province and then select the option Policía Autorización de Regreso. Required documents. The process is simple and requires a short list of documents. On the day of your appointment, you must bring the EX13 application form, your passport and a copy, proof of fingerprint registration, residency renewal, initial residency approval, or duplicate request, depending on your case, proof of payment for the corresponding fee, and lastly, copy and original of your residency card. Can you get an urgent return authorization? This is a common question among foreigners in Spain. In most cases, you receive your authorization of return on the spot or within a few days, so there's no special urgent procedure. However, the exact processing time can vary depending on how busy your local police station is. During peak travel seasons, such as summer or Christmas, for example, appointments and processing can take 1 or 2 weeks due to high demand. So, plan ahead and request your authorization as early as possible to avoid these delays. And that's it for today's video. If you have any questions about traveling outside Spain while your immigration process is ongoing, or if you'd like personalized legal assistance, contact us at info@balsaysgroup.com. Our team of immigration lawyers will be happy to help. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. See you in the next video. Take care.